Welcome to my brief video tutorial on creating a public folder store. This activity, or this video tutorial, is based upon activity 6-2 out of the book MCSE Guide to Microsoft Exchange Server 2003 Administration. The 13-digit ISBN number is 978-1-4239-0266-9. In this brief video tutorial, we will be creating a public folder store that will be associated with the public folder tree. The process for creating this will be done and completed in approximately 11 steps. So let's begin. Step 1, we need to launch our Exchange System Manager. To get to that, we'll click on Start, All Programs, Microsoft Exchange, and System Manager. Once System Manager loads, we'll drill down to our administrator group. From the administrative group, we'll hit the plus sign next to our first administrative group. Then we'll select our server group. And then from there, we'll select our server. We'll go ahead and expand this out a little bit. And we're going to select our first server, our first storage group. We're going to right click on that. We're going to right click on that. We'll select New. And then we're going to select Public Store. The Properties dialog box for the Public Store opens up. We're going to go ahead and name it First Public Store. In the name field. And then we're going to click the Browse button to the right of the associated file, and it selects necessary the first public folder tree. So we'll go ahead and select OK for that. Then we're going to go ahead and click the Database tab. Within the Database tab, the options outlined. You have the option to change the location of where you want your data files to be located, but for this activity we're going to leave them in the default location. We'll go over to the Replication tab. In the Replication tab, this tab can be used to configure the replication intervals and limits the folders in the public folder stores. The options include the replication interval, the interval for always, and the manage the size limits. We're going to leave this, our replicate message size limit. We're going to leave that, and we're going to go over to the Limits tab. The limits outlined there are issue warnings at a specific size, prohibit sets the maximum size, and maximum item size sets the maximum size. So one sets the database. Let's start over on that so I can actually say it where you understand. Issue Warnings app sets the size in kilobytes of the data the user can post to a public store. Prohibit Post sets the maximum size that the user can post into the store. Maximum item size sets it for an item. Warning message interval sets the interval for sending warning messages. Keep deleted items is self-explanatory. Do not permanently delete items. And age limits for folders in the store. That one sets the number of days to retain postings. Postings older than the limit are automatically deleted. Type 356 in that field. So we'll set that for almost a year. We'll click OK. To finish this, when prompted, we'll go ahead and select Yes. We'll go ahead and create it. Tell you the store was successfully mounted. We'll select OK. And close Exchange System Manager. So in that 11-step process, we created a public folder store. To recap the process, basically we opened up Exchange System Manager from All Programs, Microsoft Exchange. We drilled down through the administrative group to the first administrative group, then to the server. We right-clicked on the first server group underneath the server. And we selected New Public Store. We named the public store. Then we browsed to specify the public folder tree. We clicked on the database tab. That option gave us the option to change the database file location, or where the database file would be stored. Underneath the replication tab shows the options for replication. The limit tab shows limits that can be configured. We set the age limit for all folders in the store to 356. We clicked OK. We were prompted. We selected yes to mount the store. The store was mounted. We was prompted with a successful mount. We selected OK and exited Exchange. Thank you for watching this brief video presentation on creating a public folder store in Exchange 2003.